Social anxiety, that old chestnut, lurking in the wings, waiting to turn even the simplest interaction into a high-wire act. Believe me, I know the feeling. But what if I told you it doesn't have to be a life sentence? Here at the Change and Growth community, we're all about practical tools and techniques to help you live a richer, more fulfilling life. And today, we're tackling social anxiety head-on with 3 simple yet surprisingly effective hacks. Yes, you heard me right, hacks. Because sometimes, the best way to conquer a mountain is one small step at a time. So, are you ready to ditch the dread and embrace the joy of connection? Then let's crack on, shall we? It might sound almost laughably simple, but trust me on this one. When those familiar waves of anxiety start to rise, take a moment to focus on your breath. That's it. Just breathe. Feel the air filling your lungs, cool and steady, and then release it slowly. It's like a mini meditation you can do anywhere, anytime, and the beauty of it is no one even needs to know you're doing it. You see, when we're anxious, our bodies go into fight or flight mode. Our heart rate speeds up, our breathing becomes shallow. By focusing on our breath, we consciously interrupt that stress response and bring our bodies back into a state of calm. It's like hitting the reset button. And the more you practice this, the easier it becomes to access that calm, centered place, even in the midst of a social situation that would normally have you running for the hills. So, next time you feel that familiar flutter of panic, remember to breathe. It's the simplest yet most powerful tool you have at your disposal. Now, this next hack might seem counterintuitive at first, especially when you're caught in the whirlwind of your own anxious thoughts. But bear with me, because it's a game changer. Instead of focusing on your own perceived shortcomings, your stumbling words, your sweaty palms, shift your attention outward. That's right. Focus on the other person. What are they saying? What's their body language telling you? What emotions might they be experiencing? Listen, really listen to the conversation. You see, social anxiety often stems from an intense self-focus. We become so preoccupied with how we're coming across that we forget to be present in the interaction itself. By shifting your attention to the other person, you're essentially stepping out of that self-created spotlight and into a space of genuine connection. And here's the thing, people are generally far too preoccupied with their own lives and thoughts to be scrutinizing your every move. So give them the gift of your attention, and you might be surprised at how quickly your anxiety begins to dissipate. Chapter 3. Hack number 3. Arm yourself with conversation starters. Now I know what you're thinking. Stephen, I can barely string a sentence together when I'm anxious, let alone come up with witty conversation starters. But fear not, my friend, because this hack is all about simplicity. Before you head into a social situation, arm yourself with a few go-to phrases or questions. Nothing complicated, mind you. Just simple, open-ended conversation starters that can help break the ice and get the ball rolling. Think along the lines of, how's your day going? Or what do you think about this? Or even a classic, tell me more about. Having these preloaded in your mental arsenal can be incredibly helpful, especially in those initial moments when your mind might otherwise go blank. It's like having a safety net, knowing you have something to say, even if it's just a simple question to get the conversation flowing. And once you get past those initial hurdles, you might find that your natural conversational abilities start to kick in. So, there you have it. 3 simple yet surprisingly effective hacks to help you navigate the choppy waters of social anxiety. Remember, it's a journey, not a race. Start small, be kind to yourself, and celebrate your progress along the way. And if you found these tips helpful, we'd be ever so grateful if you'd give this video a hearty thumbs up and subscribe to our channel for more life-enhancing insights. Don't forget to join us over in the Change and Growth community on Facebook, where you can connect with like-minded individuals and continue the conversation. Until next time, chin up and remember, you've got this.